should throw it on. Doesn't matter what season, whatever. Just any day I'm going. So those have to be versatile year round. Also have some qualifications that I need for this signature scent. I didn't even go over. First off, it needs to smell absolutely amazing. I cannot have any flaws with the smell. Second off, it has to be fairly affordable, meaning hopefully less than $200 for 100 ml. Next, it's got to last at least 8 hours, preferably around 10. Next, people have to like it. It has to be pleasing to other people, because even if I like a scent, it doesn't really matter too much to me if other people don't like it, because if other people are going to be smelling it, I want them to like it. Hold on, I'm going to raise my chair a little bit. And then I think that's about it. And then so basically for the one for year round, it has to be very versatile. And then my other option is having like a summer one and a winter, or a warm weather and a cold weather one, and then the other one is just one for each like season, you know. But yeah, first I'll go over the ones for like all year round versatility, and then I'll go over like why I would pick it and why I wouldn't. First one is Contender Le Beau Le Parfum. Now, the stats, if you will, for this fragrance: it lasts 8 to 10 hours. It costs $120. It gets compliments. It is all year round versatile, and it smells like syrupy tropical coconut and vanilla. So it works for summer because of that like tropical vibe to it with like the coconut and stuff, and then it works for like colder weather because it has like the vanilla, the creamy like syrupy vanilla. When I say syrup, I don't mean like maple syrup. I mean like synthetic like sweetness, you know. So basically you might be asking, okay, well that sounds like it fits all the criteria, why would you pick it? And my answer is this: since it's so tropical, it doesn't necessarily match like every situation, you know. Like this does not match the Christmas vibe because it's tropical. I mean, maybe if you're at the beach for Christmas it would, but like it doesn't match the Christmas vibe because it's tropical. Like even the fall vibe, you know, like even it's like a fall daily scent, like it smells good, don't get me wrong, but it's like tropical coconut, a little bit of pineapple, you know. Excuse me. Also, I'm sick right now, so I might sound kind of weird. So yeah, it doesn't really fit each occasion. But this does get a lot of compliments. I've only worn this a couple times since school started, and at school I've been getting compliments for it. People really seem to like this, and I haven't gotten anyone that has complained about it. So yeah. Also, in my videos I say like, oh, I wore 9-10 sprays of stuff, and people are like, what, you wore 9-10 sprays? That's so much. My skin just sucks with cologne, honestly. Like it does not hold cologne long at all. And you're like, oh, you're just going nose blind. No, like I've asked people before, like 4 hours after putting on like 5 sprays of this, and they're like, no, you can't smell it at all. But then if I put on like 10-11 sprays of this and I ask them, they're like, yeah, I can kind of smell it. But yeah. So that's the reason why this one is like but it's like still in consideration, you know, because it's still a great one. Next one for all year round that is in consideration is Search of Naxos, and anyone who knows this fragrance automatically will know pretty much the main reason why this is only consideration and not just automatically my everyday. This is $250 for this bottle, so it's very expensive. I shouldn't say very, it's just expensive. It's not the most expensive I have, but it's expensive, you know. But the smell is amazing. It's very versatile. It smells very rich, wealthy. It's very smooth, well blended. It's a nice bergamot bergamot, lemon, honey, lavender, tobacco with a little bit of vanilla. It is so nice. So nice. It just smells like smooth royalty. Has a little bit of freshness from that like lemon lavender kind of smell. Not quite fougere, but it's still like a fresh, like, and not like an aquatic fresh. It's just like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. It just smells very rich and very wealthy. So then again, I guess it isn't super duper versatile for every situation, because there are some situations where if I was like going out, or if I was like going to the gym, or like going to my pickup, like this wouldn't be a fragrance I would want to wear because it's just so like luxurious, if that makes sense. So luxurious and wealthy, and it's expensive. So like if I was going out, like for me to wear this and be able to smell it, I gotta wear at least like 6-7 sprays, you know. So is that really worth it to be like a daily scent, or can this be more of a special occasion scent? Is what I'm thinking. So yeah. Also, I have a fragrance sampling store, top link in the description for you guys if you want to sample any fragrances in any of my videos. is for a 100 milliliter is like 150, 200 bucks. It smells phenomenal. I love the smell on this. It lasts great. It projects great. And I have gotten compliments from this before, and I say that this is where. Here, let me describe the smell. Actually, this actually just smells like you blended a ton of smells into one. So like I get like a sharp, fresh, like metallic green, fresh smell, but I also get like an amber wood smell. I also get a little bit of like a cotton candy. And when people smell this on me, they always say it smells like cinnamon. I don't know. I don't really get any cinnamon. I get a tiny bit like cinnamon effect because it's like sharp and punchy. But I get all those other notes too. And that was pretty much the main reason. Like, I don't know if I want to smell like cinnamon to everyone, especially like throughout the year. Like, to me, this smells very versatile, very unique, very well blended. But if everyone is just smelling like cinnamon, like, should I wear it? I don't know. Like, as much as people want to say, like, oh, wear what you want, like, you're wearing it for yourself, not for other people. No, like, you want it to, like, be pleasing to other people. You don't want to make people, like, stuck smelling crap, you know? But yeah, Surge Off 40 knots is my third, like, choice that I've, like, narrowed it down to for, like, an everyday, like, a year-round signature scent. And honestly, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, why can't I just, like, pick a signature scent and then wear it for a couple months, and then if I want to change it, then just change it? Like, why do I have to set it? I don't know, I'm kind of an idiot. Maybe I should put less parameters on this than I thought. Oh well, moving on. Next kind of category is like fragrances that I would love to be my signature, but only for periods of the year. First one I have is Khamrah. This is actually my fragrance of the day because it's like fall winter time. It was like a more mild, chilly day, like chilly, windy, a little bit cloudy. And I got a compliment from this. I went to the store with my mom, to get some stuff where we made some cookies together. Mother-son bonding time. I know. Well, mostly she made them, and I just stood there and took the credit because I do not know how to make cookies. I put them in and took them out, though. We burnt, like, some of them, but most of them turned out amazing. Because, like, you know how in the oven there's, like, a top rack and a bottom rack? The ones in the bottom rack burnt. The ones in the top rack were fine. Sorry, back to... This smells so good, so good. Oh, actually, no, I got another compliment. I got multiple compliments on this in one day. This smells so good. This is, like, the best smell ever. It's, like, a nice apple pie, vanilla, a little bit of like a very cinnamon, a little tiny touch of like booze, a little bit of like, not cranberry, but kind of cranberry. This smells like Christmas in a bottle. This is amazing smelling, but like it's only really fall and winter kind of smell. Like if I wore this in the spring or the summer, it would just smell like weird because it smells like a Christmas candle, you know? It smells like the best Christmas candle you'll ever smell, but like smelling that in the spring and summer is like, or just in the warmer weather, I mean. I don't know, I love this. Oh, and it's like lasts 8 to 10 hours, and the best part, it's only like $40 for one bottle. So I'm thinking of making this like my first signature scent, because right now it's like fall winter time, it's like colder. So I'm thinking of making this my signature for the next little while until I get bored of it, or quote unquote bored of it. But yeah, this thing pretty much covers every single box aside from versatile. So yeah. Because I know I was thinking like, yeah, I have like 50 colognes, but why would I wear one cologne that's worse than another if I have the better one? Like, even though I have 50, I know, but like most of that's just for content, you know? Like, I make money off of making videos on the colognes, you know? I mean, also, I make, like, I love buying the colognes and, like, having them, but, like, honestly, if I was making these videos and I, like, had a collection, I would have already sold 35, 40 of them. Like, I really only have 10, 15 of these colognes that I, like, genuinely, like, love to wear, you know, and, like, would want for my collection, right? Like, I think if you're not, like, doing this, like, content creation stuff, you're just doing colognes as a hobby, seasons, that's already 4. Then you get like your everyday versatile one, and then you can get like a fougere, and then like a leather fragrance, and like an oud fragrance, and then like a really sweet like going out fragrance, and then like you can explore all sorts of stuff, right? With 10, I feel like 10 to 15 is a great spot to be at. But honestly, even better if you're like not like die hard into perfumery and you just like colognes. I think 4 to 5 is the sweet spot, because then you're at a point you can kind of alternate through different like signature scents, quote unquote, throughout the year. And you can kind of pick and choose, like, okay, I want this scent and this scent and this scent. And the less clones you have, the more money you'll have to like spend on those, right? Like, honestly, at this point in my fragrance journey, I would rather have 5 really high quality, expensive niche fragrances than 10 Middle Eastern clones. Now if it was like 5 really high quality niche compared to like 15 Middle Eastern clones, that's where it gets kind of like even Steven, like clone value wise. Okay, moving on to the next one. This is phenomenal. I think I'm gonna wear this right now. I'm leaning towards wearing this for the next couple months as my quote unquote signature. Next one. This one smells kind of similar. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. This one is a very punchy cherry / plum with a nice tobacco almond like woodiness to it. Very, very good, very good, very good. Spicy tobacco with that like cherry / plum and the almond. Oh, it's so good. This is the most underrated cologne out there. My girlfriend and her friend fiend over this hard. They love this stuff. It's very like sophisticated too, and it's only like $80. So this, I just kind of was wearing very frequently out of most of mine in like the fall time. This is really, really good. Like these two are like tied in my mind. But I'm leaning more towards Khamrah because it's cheaper, and it seems to like last longer by a little bit. But I still love Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme, and like I'm thinking of wearing it every now and then to switch it up because it'll still smell similar. Excuse me. It'll still smell similar, but like, I don't really know if I'm like communicating well, but like I'm having a really hard time deciding between these two, but I'm leaning towards Khamrah right now. Also, I've completely gone through my first bottle of Khamrah between me using it and people buying samples. But yeah, this stuff is really good and people like it, but it doesn't last like quite as long and it's more expensive. But the smell is just as good. I also love the EDP. I'm buying the EDP soon for sure. So I'm thinking of keeping this for like weekend outings and like doing this one for like school and stuff. People always say like for school wear like a week or so or whatever. Honestly, just don't spray too much. Like you can wear whatever fragrance you want, just don't spray too much. That's my opinion. Or as long as it smells good, like don't wear something that's very, very like polarizing, right? Like don't wear like, let me think, what's something that's polarizing? I can't think of something right now, but there are obviously fragrances that are polarizing. But yeah, these two are like my main, like trying to decide for right now what I want my signature to be going into like fall winter. Then this one's also like sneaky contender because I just got it, and I'm loving it, and I got compliments when I wore it. This is Zaro, the most wanted parfum. Oh, this is so good. This has like a nice fruity ginger opening with a nice woody vanilla dry down. It is so good, so good, so good. And I love like the smoothness of this, whereas these are like spicy, punchy, whereas this is more smooth. It has a little bit of spiciness, but it's more smooth overall. This lasts not quite as long as both of those, but it still lasts around the 8-hour mark. It's only like $80 for this bottle, so still more expensive than Khamrah, but around the same as Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. And I think the smell like level is around the same. It's kind of hard to compare because they're different types of smell because it's more smooth and less spicy. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this. I've gotten compliments on it. Like this is definitely more of a fall scent as compared to winter. You could definitely still wear it in the winter, but I feel like the vibe it gives off because it's more woody is like fall, whereas winter is more like a spicy, like sweet smell. And right now it's like fall, you know, like almost winter time. So, that was my chair, not me, by the way. Crap, I'm so like stuffy and like drippy right now. But yeah, that's why I kind of want to wear this for like a couple weeks as my signature, and then switch it up. But at the same time, I just dropped that. I don't know, because I feel like I'm gonna get tired of this very quickly. Excuse me. But yeah, and I only have school 4 days a week, so maybe I just make like this my scent for school, and then this my signature when I'm outside of school, or something like that. Or like this for school, this for outside of school, and then this is like my church scent. Like I always, that's what I want to do. I want to like every time I go to a specific place, I want to wear the same cologne. So like a church cologne, a school cologne, going out with friends cologne, going to the mall cologne. Which that sounds so stupid, doesn't it? But like I'm working out, like I pick up, like when I play basketball, I have a specific cologne that I use most of the time now. Club New Iconic. I love it because it's fresh and like blue de Chanel, like citrusy, like kind of sweet, spicy. But yeah, like I just want colognes to remind me of certain things, you know. So yeah, and I want other people to smell it and be like, oh, that's Ben. You know, like if they couldn't see me and they got a whiff, I want them to be like, oh, Ben's here, you know. So yeah, hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully this isn't just like, dude, you're so obnoxious, you have 50 colognes. I'm coping, alright guys. But yeah, and then for my other two that are like my quote-unquote seasonal picks, Parfums Smell Like Greenleaf, the first one, and this one, oh my goodness, it smells so good. This is one of the best smelling, it's like my second best smelling fragrance in my collection. The first is Initiate Side Effect, which has no chance at being my number one because it's kind of like not my number one, sorry, it's my favorite, but it's kind of polarizing and it's very spicy and like sweet and alcohol, like rum kind of smell, and it's very expensive. So that's like my special occasion winter scent. But this on the other hand, this green apple, mandarin orange, Calabrian bergamot, musk, and woods. That's all you gotta know. And it lasts 8 hours. But it is very expensive. It's like over $200. But at the same time, it smells so good, and I love it so much. I think I'm gonna make this my signature when it gets warmer, like in the spring and summer and stuff. But it's definitely more of like a spring scent because it's like a fruity, like green apple and like mandarin smell. As compared to summer, is more like a fresh aquatic, like normally to me. Like if I think of summer as a fragrance, I think of like a sea salty, fresh aquatic smell, and spring is like a more like a citrus, fruity smell. Fall is like woody, soft, powdery, and then winter is like sweet, spicy, vanilla. I don't know, maybe I'm just, and then obviously like those kind of blend and stuff. But yeah, I think of this more as like a spring scent, so I'll probably wear this in the spring. I would love to wear this in the winter, and you still can, because it's like beast mode, and it's like fruity and stuff, like sweet. But I feel like it's definitely more like winter theme, if that makes sense. I mean not winter, spring theme. I should say winter theme. I don't even know what I just said. But yeah, and then my last one in here for like my quote-unquote signature contention is Parfums Smell Like Percival, and this is because this is the greatest everyday cologne you can get. If you're gonna have one cologne, this is one of my top picks for you, because now it doesn't necessarily fit great for the colder months, but if it's fine, you know, you're the best version of like a Dior Sauvage DNA you can get. It's nice lavender, bergamot, and Broxen, a little bit musky, a little bit woody, masculine, fresh, amazing, lasts 8 to 10 hours. It's a little bit expensive, it's like $200, but this gets complimented. People very much enjoy it, and I have zero complaints about this fragrance aside from the fact that it's just kind of quote-unquote basic. I like smelling more unique, so this is really nice for if I want just a dumb range fragrance, but that's not really what I want. Right now I want to smell more unique and stuff, because this is unique when it comes to blue fragrance, or like Dior Sauvage DNA fragrances, and I hate comparing this to Dior Sauvage. Dior Sauvage is a great fragrance though, I'm not slandering it at all. Like I hate putting it in that category, but when it comes to that category, this is unique.